Hey everyone, it's Stephen here, and welcome to a quick fragrance initial thoughts. This isn't my first impressions, it's not me smelling a fragrance for the first time, and I'll be talking about Gucci Guilty Absolute. So I was working from a sample here, and over time, the more I wore this, I kind of realised I absolutely love this scent. So I've kind of bought a bottle now. I have a strong feeling that quite soon this will be discontinued. I think it was a very ballsy move of Gucci to release this fragrance. It's kind of not really going to be everyone's cup of tea. And when I say everyone, I mean most people's cup of tea. It's a very kind of off-putting fragrance, I think, to most people, I think. So there's a code of woods with kind of this like sort of note that's been developed exclusively for this. I believe it was Alberto Moreales who composed it, who's kind of known for doing fresh fragrances, but he's really hit the ball out of the park with this one. The sample, so this was 10ml, I'm probably like halfway through it now. I've worn this like so many times. I keep wearing it now in the local boots. It's kind of replacing Fahrenheit as my go-to fragrance to wear when I go to just kind of test some fragrances. The woman, or kind of this youngish girl who works at the store, she absolutely hates this fragrance. I told my friend, like, oh, let me spray your arm with this, and as soon as he smelled it, he was like, oh, what the hell is that? And he couldn't stop smelling himself. It was a really like addictive scent. But anyway, we got to the counter, you know, we kind of friendly with this woman, and she was like, oh guys, you've been spraying that Gucci again, haven't you? You know, oh, I hate it. And she's like, you know, young 20s, so it's not a very appealing scent in that scent. However, like I said, it's very addictive. When I spray it on, it's kind of medicinal at the start. It reminds people of Dettol, of a Band-Aid, of a hospital. It has that kind of antiseptic quality to it. Although, interestingly, when I've tried it recently, it hasn't really had that effect on me. Maybe I'm becoming more used to it. No, it's very astringent, sharp, medicinal, you know. Think of a hospital, and the hospital not like a doctor's or a dentist. There's this kind of weirdness to it, but I absolutely love it, you know. It's like a strange scent that you can't help but kind of go back to and smell over and over. It's incredibly long lasting too. I think like when I spray it on myself when I'm wearing a dressing gown, I get some on the collars, and honestly the smell has kind of persisted for like 6 to 7 days. It just does not go away, and it's just kind of, it's quite linear too, so the scent does kind of change after the first hour, but then it doesn't really go anywhere other than that. Like I said, it has good longevity and good performance. Well, I didn't mention the performance yet. So I think it projects quite heavily, so like the woman was able to notice us from a few feet away. And yeah, like I said, it just lasts a long time. I've tested this going to bed, wake up, and it's very noticeable the next day, and noticeable into the day as well. So I would highly recommend testing this first. Don't blind buy a full bottle. Like, it may take a few wearings for it to develop on your skin. I remember the first time that I tried it, it was in like Debenhams, and I was testing multiple fragrances. I think I remember, oh, you know, this is meant to be a really masculine kind of powerhouse type of scent, so I sprayed some on, gave it a quick sniff, and kind of thought nothing of it. So I bought the sample of it, kind of thought it was okay, tested it once or twice, and then bam, just fell in love with this fragrance, hence me having to own a bottle. I think now I'm actually trying to buy the fragrances I'm testing as opposed to making blind buys. I done this recently with Eau Sauvage Parfum 2017, so I've got myself a bottle here. I've kind of decanted it and split it a little bit to kind of bring the cost down. So thanks to everyone who bought that, if you're watching. And yeah, Gucci Guilty is fucking phenomenal. I haven't smelled many releases from this year, but this is becoming one of my favourite smells of the year. There's something just incredibly addicting to it. I'm looking forward to kind of testing this throughout many seasons. I've tried it a lot in hot weather, and I think that does give a really good projection. The scent didn't seem to last so long in the hotness and the heat, but you know, bleh. So yep, I'm going to give this an absolute wearing, and I'm quite enamored by it. So that's my quick thoughts on this, guys. try it, do not blind buy it. And again, when you try it, be kind of patient and give it a few wearings, because it will take some time. You may realise you dislike it, but it might just grow on you. So thanks for watching, guys, and until the next video, take care and see you then.